That's why people watch Woodstown.
That's right. That's the type of analysis you can only get on Woodstown.
Yeah,
You're not going
predictions
to
like
find it
that.
on Raw Egg Nationalist. Raw Egg Nationalist is busy sunbathing and traveling around the world, traveling to the Swiss Alps, posting vlogs, eating raw honey, raw meat, cheese. He did a Raw Egg Nationalist did a meetup where he was going to a playground with a bunch of Raw Egg Nationalist people, and they were hanging from the monkey bars. And there's a video where the challenge is they're all hanging from the monkey bars, and none of them have shirts on. And they want to see who can stay on the monkey bars on the playground longest. And this is what they were doing in Sweden. So that's the analysis you get elsewhere, which I mean honestly has its own purpose. But would you participate in a monkey bar challenge on Raw Egg Nationalist challenge on the channel? As a
I don't
collaboration?
know. Was Pariah the doll there? I know he
No,
has
no,
her as
no.
the model for his magazine, his Men's World magazine.
Oh,
It's
I'm
called
thinking
Men's
no, sorry, I'm
World.
thinking of Sol Brah.
It's called
Sorry, I'm
Men's
thinking of
World
Sol
because
Brah.
it's all men inside the magazine.
Yeah,
Even
even the
the
women are men at Men's World.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Sol Brah, not Raw. Sorry to Raw Egg Nationalist, and sorry to Sol Brah. It was a Sol Brah meetup in Sweden. They were doing the shirts off in the children's playground.
I saw Sol Brah saying he drinks 5 liters of raw milk a day. What do you think of that?
That seems impossible. I don't buy that.
He said he has one in the morning, he's one in the afternoon, and then he has two during his workout, and he has one in the evening.
Well, that's I don't believe that. That seems impossible. That seems
How many
impossible.
calories would that be?
A lot. Too much. Too much. I think this is people start taking PEDs, they start taking steroids or whatever, and then they start lying about what they're doing, why they're like getting jacked. I think that's what this is. Because people will say, I'm just doing raw meat, I'm doing eggs, that sort of stuff, and really they're just taking steroids, and that's what that sounds like to me.
Yeah, maybe I can pull this up. You know the good thing about this show is can kind of just like remember stuff I scrolled past on Twitter during the week, and that can kind of be the focus on the show because
That's
this
true.
is like it's a weekly wind up. We do go through all of the kind of trending internet culture
We're
memes.
kind of the BuzzFeed of Rumble.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Do you like the new thumbnail, by the way?
I did. I love it. I love the thumbnail. I thought it was very high quality. Who made that? That's very quality.
Censored and on.
Very top tier thumbnail. I like it, especially because the height difference is gone. They
Yeah,
removed the height difference.
if you want to hire censored on, it's ourbalistediting.com.
It's streamelements.com.
Can't figure out how I'm pronouncing that. It's there on my book.
Ah, it's the same guy
You
who
can
made the
just
book
check it
cover.
out on the copy of my book you have. He did make my book cover, yes.
That explains the excellence. Very, very
Nice
versatile.
cover, right? Yeah, yeah. He's a good guy. Yeah, this is the milk take. So what do you make of this? So Sol Brah said raw milk is the perfect Aryan food. Nothing quite hits the same like a tall glass of milk for the Hyperboreans. Joel Davis said it's a nootropic once you get your third liter of the day. And so this is Sol Brah's routine. He says 1 liter upon waking.
Bro, milk mogged him.
1 liter during morning work with espresso. I would just put it in the coffee at that point. I don't see why if you're drinking a liter of milk and drink the coffee separately. Seems
Yeah, it's like using an eyedropper of coffee into a big bucket of milk.
yeah, I guess so. But you could just have like multiple milky coffees. Seems more.
True,
Anyway,
multiple
he
milkies.
says 2 liters before and during training, 1 in the evening. That's a good day of milk. See, he milk mogged Joel
He
Davis.
did milk mog Joel Davis.
Joel came in trying to
He tried to
milk
milk
flex.
mog, but he got milk mogged.
He got milk mogged. And this is his bedside milk that he wakes and drinks for his midnight 2 a.m. snack.
I like how he rests it open on the floor with the carpet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, I can believe drinking maybe a pint of milk at most every once in a while, because it is good. But I can't buy drinking five.
I briefly did a
liters of milk.
gallon of milk a day when I was trying to gain weight a few years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It didn't
How
work
does
very
how
well,
does
but
that feel?
I don't know how you could do. Well, I did it for like 3-4 weeks. I probably gained a little bit of weight. It wasn't very noticeable, but it's not fun. Yeah, and it takes away your appetite as well if you're just full up on milk all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
I can see.
even now I'll drink milk to help bulk, but it's you kind of have to have it after you're done eating because it does kind of sit on your stomach a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, 5 liters a day and 2 liters during a workout. I mean, that's a bit. I think I'd be getting sick if I was drinking 2 liters of 2 liters of milk
and what
during a
type of
workout.
workout are you doing if you're able to drink 2 liters of milk during it?
Yeah.
Seems kind of absurd. Seems kind of absurd, but yeah, I mean, no hate, no hate. We love our Sol Brah. We love Sol Brah here. We love hanging out in Swedish playgrounds, shirtless, just hanging from the monkey bars for videos with children. And but yeah, no, I don't buy it. I don't believe them. It would have been cool if Joel Davis said that he had 7 liters or 8 liters.
Mm.
Well, you know what? I drink 15 liters a day. I milk mug you, and then that would have been good.
Where do you get all that raw milk though? Because
The cow.
I mean, that means you need to buy 35 liters of raw milk a week.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, probably from a cow, a farmer. But that is actually insane because you think about you have a fridge dedicated, like a chest freezer dedicated. Live on a farm. You just sleep in a stall next to the cow. You just kind of lean over. If he was really about it, he'd live in a farm barn house, and then when he'd wake up and he'd want the milk, he'd just latch onto the cow's nipple straight from the source and suck on it like a baby calf. Imagine, Soul, you wake up one day, you're a farmer, you hear a noise, and you go into your barn. It's middle of the night, the moon's shining down. You crack the barn door open, and you see a man that looks like Sol Brah, and he's latched onto the nipple of your prized dairy cow. He's sucking on it. He has a blanket, and he's just kind of leaning over, sucking on a cow's nipple. What do you do as a farmer at that point?
I'd probably tell him to get out. I'm looking up the calorie. What's the calorie?
Shoot him. I would just
Getting
immediately. I wouldn't
around
even say anything.
700. So
That's
that's,
like
I mean, that's
at that point. I shoot that
that's three
person.
and a half thousand calories just on milk alone.
That's good. That's good macros. But yeah, milk is good, but I don't know if you can do that much. That seems like too much.
Yeah. Well, if he's eating a regular diet on top of that, that's like 6,000 calories minimum a day, I'd say. And I was talking to a power lifter recently.
Yeah. What did he say? I like lifting rock.
He said he eats 6 to 6,500 calories a day.
How fat is he?
He was a chunky boy. He was very, very big.
Are you falling for the powerlifting meme? Are you gonna start getting real big and fat?
No, I'm never going to be a power lifter. But he was chunky. Like, apparently he's one of the bigger power lifters in the country.
Was he a nice guy?
Yeah, he was a nice guy. But he's like competitive power lifter. But he was a big guy. But Sol Brah is like, he's toned.
He looks more like a calisthenics type person.
Yeah, so it's so we're supposed, if he's drinking like 6,500 calories a day, and he has like toned abs, I mean it
doesn't check out.
Doesn't quite add up, does it?
The math isn't mathing, and there are certain things we are allowed to question, and it's Sol Brah's caloric intake is one of those numbers we can do math on. Honestly,
yeah, I mean, how intensive is this workout if he's burning like 3,500 calories in his daily workout?
That's true. Yeah, that is kind of insane.
It's extremely intense, but he's still managing. It's such an intensive workout; it burns over 3,000 calories, but he manages to drink 2 liters of raw milk during it without getting sick.
That's true. I like how our Christmas special is just crapping all over one random guy's workouts and his diet. It doesn't make. I don't think he's telling the truth. I think he's lying. Yeah, I watched some videos. He has some videos. He uploads vlogs. Sol Brah does of his workouts, and he doesn't really seem. I'm not the master of form because I just do like body weights and stuff, like boxing related stuff. So it's nothing too serious. But his form doesn't really seem to. From the people who do work out in my chat, he doesn't seem like he actually knows what he's doing. It doesn't really seem like he's actually working out that much. It seems like, I don't know. I think there's some fraud going on. I think there's some fraud. Some performance enhancing drugs going on.
That might be another Liver King.
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
living
I think he
things
might be
first?
heading in that direction.